Thanks for joining us here, the Nikki Clark Show live. How you doing? Yeah, all right. Love it. Every time I look out, the audience what just keeps growing and growing. Thank you so much. Love that you're here. What can I say? I'm looking at this beautiful lady, and I'm just so overjoyed that you're here and all the work that you're doing. Pita Gay Nash is a dear friend of mine, and she's been on the show multiple times, and I thank you for your support. She is an author and educator, and she just released this incredible book called Told Ya Stories. So we're going to hear more about that. Please welcome Pita Gay Nash. You're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. And you've got some fans out there. Make some noise if you're here for Pita Gay, all right? Excellent, excellent. The whole section belongs to you. Thank you for that. All righty. So how has it been? It's been a journey. Okay. Okay. We're just going to make sure that your mic is...
Yes, it has been a very long journey, and it really started in the pandemic with a renewed sense of focus and direction.
That word I hear comes up a lot, pivot. A lot of people made the pivot with the same values that you just expressed, right?
Yes, with the book, I have had these stories in my head for such a long time. And I started writing them, but it took the stillness of the lockdown to really focus and to decide, yes, this is what I want to do, and this is what I need to get it done. You know, it's going to take, because we all have a day job, it's going to take more than just, I wish for this to happen.
Right.
It took a lot of, I need this to happen, so how am I going to do this? How am I going to schedule the time and follow through?
Right. Told Ya is a very interesting title. What made you decide on that for the book?
It was a story my father had told me, and a rather gruesome story in the book about finding one of his friends dead in his house. And a friend of this man came up and wanted to see the man. And he said, you know, it's not pretty. You don't want to see this. And she said, I have to see him. I have to see him. So when she did see the body, she came out and she was horrified. And my father said, told you. So my aunt, Allison in Jamaica, suggested, use that title for the book. And I thought, yeah, I like it. It's different. You know, when you think of a book title, you do want something that's unique. So many titles have been done, and I thought I wanted something powerful, something strong. And yeah, I decided that is what I wanted. Told ya.
Told Ya. Okay, so I love it, by the way. And
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's a collection of short stories.
Yes.
And I know that it's been, you know, a progress for you from the pandemic to now. So when was it finally published?
Today.
What?
It's now available on Amazon as of today.
Well, I think we
Meaning
need
I
to
have
put our
my
hands together
copy,
for that.
But
That is huge. So it's hot off the press.
hot off the press.
Amazing. Well,
Yes.
congratulations.
Thank you.
And I just keep looking down at, would that be my copy?
Yes.
I'm
This
so
is your
excited.
copy.
All
This
right.
is your, I'll sign it later.
Okay, so this is what it looks like. I think we have the version up there on the screen. Told Ya Stories, Pita Gay Nash. Amazing. So I'm going to ask you, because I love to hear when people read stories to me, could you find something to share with us, a passage?
Oh my
Your
gosh.
favorite? Shortly. Just a short one.
Oh boy. Okay. I was not prepared for this at all.
I put people on the spot here all the time, so.
I
That's what I do.
actually love them all so much. But okay. So this story is called Adjusting for Unfairness.
Yeah, just maybe.
And the whole book, the book is written in English, but there is some patois, of
Ooh,
course.
I like that. Kind of like a Miss Lou thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Miss Lou, do you know Miss
it was
Lou
a
Bennett?
real
One of my
challenge to get the spellings right for that. But okay.
Yeah, maybe a paragraph. Let's hear it.
So just a very short paragraph. This woman, she is a helper, and she's working for a very rich woman. But one day she walks in and she finds her dead. So she decides before she reports the death, sorry about that, she's going to have a little look around. But see here, this woman have all kinds of seasoning and spice. She will never use them again. Let me get one garbage bag and put some things in it. All these kitchen towels, she don't need. I could use a new set of cutlery. I like these. I'm going to wrap them in the kitchen towels. Lord have mercy, who is going to use these pots and pans? Nobody. I don't know if she really has no family, so I won't take her china, but this pretty everyday set, nobody going to want this. I'm going to wrap these plates in newspaper and carry them with me. This bag full, I need another bag. I wonder if Miss Dorothy had money in her wallet. Not that I would take it, but she won't need it now. Lord, her handbag is in the bedroom. I can't walk past a dead body. So.
I love it. Thank you so much for reading that to us. That is beautiful.
Thank you.
And how many stories are in there?
So there's 12 stories.
12, okay.
The first are not related, the first 6, and then the last 6, the characters are sort of woven in and out of each other's story.
Okay, and I know that you make trips from Jamaica, where you were born, here. So how does the kind of dual citizenship in terms of your experience in Jamaica and here, how does that weave into your stories, or the influence into your stories?
Well, it's so interesting because when you're writing a story, it's all about the character. And I think, as we all know, how you are in one country and how people relate to you in that country is very different than when you're in another place.
Right.
So in Jamaica, you might be, as you said at the
A
beginning,
brownie.
you're a brownie, you had tall hair. But when you come to Canada, maybe people will look at you and see something very different. So the characters in these stories are flawed. They are politically incorrect. They are trying to navigate life. And they are shocked sometimes at the experiences that befall them. And that is how my experience in both countries comes out in these characters. You come into the world being one thing, and then you end up in a new place. Suddenly, you're another thing.
You're something else.
Or another person.
Another identity.
Another identity. And you have to navigate life around that.
Absolutely. And I love how you've expressed it in your book.
Thank
Beautiful.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I had the chance to glance through the manuscript. You sent that to me earlier, so thank you very much.
You're
I'm
welcome.
very, very, very proud of you. So
Thank you, Nikki.
I have to say that I'm a little bit of a visionary, and when you were sharing that, I saw you on stage, and some kind of play will evolve from it. What do you think? Do you see you doing that?
I'd be excited wherever this journey takes me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud of these characters. I've lived with them for so long, admittedly over 8 years for some of these stories. So they've been influenced by my friends, things they've told me, shared with me, my family. So I'm proud of this book.
Yes, so am I. Thank you. And what is next? Do you have any book signings coming up, or?
I do. I have a book launch in March.
Okay.
And I hope to be doing, a lot of book signings around. Nothing that I've planned yet. It's all very new to me at this moment.
I mean, it just came out today, so
Yes.
I am so honored that I was the first to
Yes.
experience the book. Thank you. So book signings are coming up.
Yes,
That's
they will
great.
be coming up. And, you know, if anyone wants to visit my website, it's petergaynash.com. I'm also on Instagram, you know, LinkedIn. So, yeah, happy for the support.
Yes, well deserved. Thank you so much again. And I hope you come back with some more great news of, you know, your incredible artistry with words.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we have to talk about the other books that you have, because the last book you came on the show and shared about hair types, right? Curly hair.
Bushy head.
Bushy head.
Bushy head. Very proud of bushy head, because I think it's just so important for Black women, mixed women, really any woman, to know that the hair that comes out of their head, however you want to style it, you should be proud of it. You should embrace it. Bushy head was teased, the character is Miranda May in the book. She's teased at school because of her hair. And people might be saying, well, does that really happen? Absolutely. It's still happening in this day and age. It happened to my own daughter. It's happened to
my daughter as well.
my nieces, even my son. So people do get, you know, Black people do get teased about their hair texture, hair
policed.
type.
Yeah.
Yes, or policed. And that's why I wrote this book, because I want children to know that they should be very proud of their hair type, their skin color, who they are. You know, this is really the start of making a change in your life. If you do not believe in yourself and who you are, it doesn't matter if the rest of the world is saying that you're this, you're that, you're in this box. No, you're not. You have to create for yourself the life that you want. And it starts by being proud of yourself and by believing in yourself. That's the first start. Never mind the equity and diversity things that are happening. You, the individual, has to want it and believe it for yourself.
Absolutely. I love that. That is words to live by.
Thank
Peter
you.
Gay Nash, everyone, the author of Told You Stories, just came out today. So please get your copy on Amazon.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
And you can also go to your website, petergaynash.com. Thank you again.
Thank you, Nikki. Honored to be here.
A pleasure. All right. We'll be right back with some more guests. Don't go anywhere.